Hey everybody. Well, first of all, I just want to say a big congrats and good luck to Jessica, which is really Gabe and Jess is her YouTube channel. But it's Jessica, and I want to congratulate Lilia for being a big sister now. Well, almost. But it still could be a while because my sister was 4 centimeters dilated and 50% effaced for 4 weeks and 3 days. So it was quite a long time. And that was with the baby being a week and a half late. Not early, late. um, sorry, I've got my mouth. Um, also, I'm gonna do a video of, sorry, I have a list right here. Um, so for my high school, I actually went to a private school from first grade all the way up to my senior year. Um, I graduated just with general. Um, I got pretty good grades. B was my lowest that I've ever gotten, and that's only because of the private school. If we got below like an 80, we would have to do it all over again. It was kind of weird. It wasn't books or classes or anything like that. And then after I graduated in May of 2008, in the middle of May of 2008. And then after that, I decided, before that, I had a job at Perkins Family Restaurant as a waitress slash hostess. Hated that. Will never ever quote me on this. Never go back to the food industry whatsoever, unless like I'm completely desperate, and that's like the last job on earth that I can do. Um, Sorry, my hair looks really bad. It's been up in a ponytail all day. Um, so then, after I graduated high school, I got a job working as a registered case manager. Sorry, not registered. Residential case manager, which is you do home health care for disabled adults. Um, I worked full time, more than full time, really. I worked all the time, and it's crazy hours, like 4 hours at this house, 7 hours at this house, or 12 hours at this house, and so you get the point. It wasn't like first shift, second shift, third shift, really. It was just crazy. And you just went into their home and did that. And then I knew when I graduated high school that I wanted to be a nanny, but I didn't really know about the way to do it. So, but I knew someone that went to this nanny school that I graduated from, and I talked to her about it, and then I realized how much it cost, and it's pretty expensive for only a 12-week program. Um, so I decided to take 2 years off and raise money for that, so that's why I got this job doing the home health care. And in the meantime, I also tried to get jobs as being a nanny in Florida, which is where my sister lives. Um, and I almost had one there, then got turned down. It was crazy, but since I wasn't a professional there, I wasn't certified or anything like that, it was a lot harder to get a job somewhere. So then I decided it was probably around May of 2010 when I fully just went in and I applied to go to this school. You have to do a psychosocial evaluation, which is crazy. They ask you all these crazy questions like you're a psycho. I guess it just tells you whether or not you're a psycho or not. But I passed, so I'm not a psycho, even though y'all might think I am. But no. Um, and then you have to pay for everything. You have to pay for books. You have to pay for your food while you're there. There is no cafeteria. You have to cook for yourself. And not that I'm downing this school at all, because that school was the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life, to be honest. And then, let's see, yes, so then you have to pay tuition, you have to pay the dorm fee, you have to pay this, and it's crazy things you have to pay for. But, so yeah, so I graduated from there, and then also while you're there, they help you make a resume, and they help you, with interviewing process. We do all different kinds of classes. Maybe the next video I'll talk about the classes we have because I have it on my resume, and maybe I'll let you look through my portfolio. I have a portfolio that we put together which just kind of shows you with the children, um, like what you've done in the past with children. Um, and then the interviewing process. Okay, this is kind of hard because you're in a class with a lot of girls. They can only fit 25 girls in a class, And since it's 4 classes a year, you could get pretty much, 15, 20 people all together. My class was 15, then one of them got arrested while we were there. That's a whole other story. Um, then the other one got homesick, so she left. So we ended up with 13, including myself. And it's hard because you get really close with people, and then you have to go and interview against them. Like, you guys both love this family, and but what it is they give our resumes out to tons and tons and tons of people, and then those people decide which people they want to interview. And then we can interview through phone, we can interview through Skype, we can do personal, or we can even do flyouts, which I guess is personal too. But I went on 2 flyouts. I got a job. Well, I shouldn't say I got a job yet. Well, I do, but in that particular time, I didn't have a nanny job. But I flew out. This family was awesome, especially over the phone. They were so nice. So I flew out to Connecticut. They flew me out there. They pay for everything while you're gone. They pay for someone to come pick you up. If they can't, I got a limo ride. Yay! But this family had a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old. Complete brats. Yes, I understand. They have pretty much everything paid for the rest of their life. But my dog is dreaming. Look at this. Oh, now she stops. Oh, gosh. Sorry about that. It scared me because I thought someone was in my apartment. Whew. Anyways. Oh, that was really scary. I'm sorry. I wish I knew how to cut these things out because I don't. So you guys are going to end up seeing this. But anyways, this family in Connecticut, yeah, the kids were complete brats. They didn't respect anything about you or personal space or anything like that. And the mom was so demanding. Like, I know the moms are, you do this, you do that, you do that. But she was demanding the husband to do everything for her while she sat on her butt. It was crazy. And they seemed so nice over the phone. And the dad was extremely nice. But the mom, I just don't think I could have handled her. But at that point, I just really, really just wanted a job. I was sick of interviewing because I was working full time. And then I was pretty much doing full time interviewing. Like, I'd be driving 2 hours away just to go meet with somebody and then come back and go straight back from work. And then as soon as I got off work, go somewhere else to meet somebody. It was just really crazy and very stressful. Well, then at that time, I got a phone call back the next week saying, well, they decided to go, to go with somebody else. So that was the last thing I heard from them. So of course I was disappointed because I just wanted a job. And so of course, I had my moment of crying and all that fun stuff. And then I told the school, the nanny school, I said, hey, I just need to get back on track with, my job. I said, I'm very stressed out right now. I just need to figure out where I'm supposed to be in life at the moment. I said, please don't call me for a long time with interviews. At least a month I need off. And well, about 2 weeks after that, the nanny school called me saying, oh, I told them the only reason they were to call me is if there was a job that had a baby, preferably a girl, and that lived farther south. Now, remember, I lived as far northeast, like, say this is Ohio, I'll do it this way, say this is Ohio, which, no, the shape doesn't matter, but it goes up like this here, like a tip, and I am in the very top tip of that, so it's really, really cold there. I mean, not really, really cold, but in the winter it's really cold. I said, unless I'm moving farther south, preferably Florida-ish, because my sister lives there and we're like best friends. So that's what I said. I said, that's the only reason you guys need to call me unless there's like some kind of emergency or something. Well, they called me about 2 weeks after that saying that there was this family they wanted me to interview with that had a baby girl. She was 3 months old. Yay! And they lived in North Carolina. So, farther south, yes. Florida, no. So I was like, okay, well, I'll interview with them. I said, but, we'll see. And I talked to them, and they were amazing. Amazing. Like, you have no idea. And this is the family I'm with now, so obviously, I got the job. But at the time, the weekend before they flew me out, because they flew me out here, they paid for everything. Well, the weekend before, after this family already paid for me to fly out, there was another family, that family in Connecticut called back to the school saying, hey, excuse me, we'd really like to hire Melissa again. And so in the meantime, they call me, the school calls me, and said, hey, they want to hire you, you need to give me the answer today. And I'm thinking, no, I'm not going to give you the answer today, because if I give you the answer today, that means if I say yes to this job, I won't be able to take the fly out to North Carolina to find out about that job. And I asked him, I said, well, do you think they'd be able to wait 2 weeks? And they called him back, and I guess the man, cussed him out over the phone. It was horrible. And so I said, you know what? I said, if this is how it's going to be, I'm not going to even want to start a job like that. So while I was so then they decided, okay, well, we'll wait a week and a half to 2 weeks to get her answer, or to get my answer. And they said, so then while I was in North Carolina, while I was here at this house, I let them know, I said, hey, just letting you know, I do have another job offer, somewhere else. I didn't tell them where, how many kids, or anything like that, or how much I was getting paid. I said, but I'm just letting you know that there is another offer, but I am not making my decision until I find out what you guys say, because I love you guys, and you guys are the best. Especially that I've interviewed with. A whole apartment to myself. Who wouldn't want that? Seriously. And they're very laid back people. And yeah, they have a lot of money, but they don't flaunt it. They try to get deals. This whole house cost them half of what it would have cost, because they have to get deals with everything. Let's see what else. So yeah, I guess to make a long story shorter, which it really was a long story. But anyways, I obviously got this job, and I love it here. And the way the contract works is it's a yearly contract. They have to provide housing. If they don't want you to live in their house, they have to provide an apartment or help you pay for somewhere for you to stay and live. And they have to give you benefits like health insurance and 2 weeks paid vacation and 5 sick days, which is another week pretty much. Let's see. What are we this week? Oh, anyways, Alessandra and I have had a very different week this week. She's been sick. I've been sick. I don't know if you'll be able to tell or not, but I have asthma right now. Well, I shouldn't say right now. I just have asthma. And right now is pollen season in North Carolina. It just started, and my asthma's been horrible. I walk up the steps and I'm out of breath because I can't breathe because of my asthma. It's really bad, so it's freaking horrible. And so I breathe really heavy, and it's really embarrassing. So if you guys hear it on this video, I apologize. And so yeah, our week was just crazy. We were both sick. We both had a bad week. Not bad, it was just, she just whined all the time, and I just got tired of it. So yeah, you guys can ask me what you want. I really want to do a question and answer video. I think that would be really fun. You guys can ask me any questions you want, whether it's from boyfriends in the past to, I got some good stories about those. But I won't put that, sorry, I found something under my bed. Okay. So, yeah, whether it's boyfriends in the past, future goals in life, about my family, about my job, about Alessandra, you can ask me anything. And by the way, thank you, all the new people that just subscribed to me. Actually, almost everybody is all new. Actually, I'll just say yes, everybody's new, but the ones that just subscribed tonight or last night just because of the thing I put up on Lindsay's webcast thing, I was just writing it to her, and then I got 7 new people. So that was pretty exciting. But yeah, feel free to comment below. Please just ask me anything you want. Personal message me. Also, let me know what you think about me doing a Facebook fan page, except what I'll do, I'll just make a whole Facebook, You guys can request me as a friend. Just on that, like, it won't be my personal Facebook, but it won't be a fan page. Because a lot of people, like my family and stuff, they don't know that I'm doing this. Um, my family we're close, but there's some things we very much disagree on. They are Christians, and yeah, so I just want a whole new Facebook for you guys. I mean, I'm a Christian too, and there's nothing against Christians, except they're very strict and conservative, and don't put your life out there kind of thing. And I disagree with that. I'm like, if I can help someone else, doing what I'm doing, and maybe they are questioning themselves whether or not they want to become a nanny, this is a great opportunity for what it's like to be a nanny. And of course, I do have some bad stories, and I have some good stories. It's been almost a year, April 25th. Ooh, I almost got marker on my floor. April 25th will be a year that I've been here. Now let me tell you, it has been the best year of my entire life. And I've had some good years, but I've had some really bad years. Like the year before this, 2010, was a really bad year. So yeah, if you have any questions, I know I've said this like 20 times, but I really want you guys to ask me questions. Yeah, so let me know what you think about me making a fan page. I know I don't have very many viewers, but I can comment on that throughout the week of what the baby and I are doing, or what the girls and I are doing when they come. So, alright, I'm going to try to upload this to Facebook. It's going to take all night long. Bye!